Hello everyone out there in YouTube land and welcome back to my channel. So I've tried to film this video a few times and I keep messing it up because I think I don't know. I guess I know that Goose Creek is watching. So hi Goose Creek. So basically this is a follow-up to my experience with Goose Creek's oblong candles. Now if you guys have been watching my channel, then you know that back in September, I think, or maybe the beginning of October, no. Yeah, it was like the beginning of October. I placed an order with Goose Creek and I ordered 6 of their new oblong candles. And I was very disappointed in their performance. The scent-throw was super light, the candles didn't have any lids, and they basically took a month, 3 weeks and 1 day for them to ship my order to me. So, bad experience. A lot of you guys suggested that I call the company and complain or send the candles back, and I said, well, I'm just too lazy to send them back. They're too heavy and I don't want to carry them to the post office and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, to my surprise, Goose Creek reached out to me and they said, you know, we're really sorry to hear about your disappointment with our candles. We want you to send them back to us because we want to analyze the wax in our lab. So yeah, I said I'm more than happy to do that. They had FedEx pick them up and I sent them back. And I thought I packed them really well. I packed them in newspaper and all this other stuff. And then when I contacted them, because I didn't hear from them for a while, they said to me, unfortunately some were shattered, but we are burning what we are able to and analyzing the wax, and we will have an answer for you shortly. So basically they told me that they analyzed the wax and they didn't find anything wrong with them. Let me see here. Okay, so basically this is what they said. They said, sadly, the lab wasn't able to figure out anything because some of the candles had been shattered and the others were burnt very low. Which is great because seeing that they burned very clean, which they really didn't burn clean. I mean, the back of the candles had some soot. I know 2 of them were burned kind of low, but I know at least 1 of them had a lot of wax left. So, yeah. Well, anyway, so it said, with that being said, we are focused on making happy customers. I hate that you are not satisfied with your purchase and would like to send you some replacements in the new holiday fragrances in the oblong jars. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of, so this is interesting. They didn't send me replacements in the same sense that I had ordered. They didn't offer ones in the fall line. They said pick from the Christmas ones. So I'm wondering if the fall ones maybe didn't do so well, and that's what, and maybe the Christmas ones are better. But anyway, if they would have said just pick 3, I would have picked from the Christmas line anyway, because I've moved on from fall on to Christmas, so that didn't really matter. So I told them which ones I wanted, and they said they would send them to me. So I asked them, do the oblong candles have lids now? Because when I had contacted Goose Creek to ask them, you know, do the candles have lids? Because I didn't know if they were supposed to come with lids because the website didn't specify. They said, no, they don't have lids right now, but, you know, they will in the future. But when I asked them, they said, no, they don't come with lids. So okay, then I said to them, so they told me they didn't find anything wrong with my candles, so that's fine. So then I asked them, you know, I think I asked them, oh, so they said to me, yeah, we didn't find anything wrong with your candles, and we've received positive feedback on our oblongs from other customers, which I found interesting, so I inquired to ask more about that. Where was the positive feedback coming from? Because I checked YouTube and I was the only one who was reviewing oblong, so I was kind of curious. So they wrote back and said, we do customer callbacks and we also receive daily email feedback, and we have chain store distribution and independent mom and pop stores who started reporting sell-throughs and repurchasing since August. Hope this helps. YouTube is not our only source for feedback, and no, the oblong candles do not come with lids. Okay. So I told them which Christmas scents I wanted, and they sent them to me. They, you know, they arrived today, and I'm going to show you them. So this is what I picked after I've been rambling for 5 minutes now. Okay, so here's the first one. The first one here is Vanilla Wonderland. So here's what it looks like. It's like a light powder bluish gray wax. The picture is super gorgeous. Really pretty. And in a typical New York fashion, I think you can hear some street traffic out there. To me, it smells like peppermint. The scent is really light on cold sniff. And I think that's, again, because there's no lids to seal in the scent. It smells like peppermint and fresh air. So, which I'm a fresh and floral type of person, so that's fine with me. So let me see what the description says. Now, they've gotten a little bit fanciful with their descriptions, which I don't see why they have to do this Hallmark greeting card style description that's, you know, like Yankee Candle has been doing, but I'm going to read you the description nonetheless. Okay, so it says, Vanilla Wonderland is only one dream away. A magical place of warm vanilla bean and crisp peppermint. A scent that permeates the entire home, transforming your surroundings into a vanilla wonderland. This is a vanilla peppermint scent with notes of vanilla, peppermint, balsam, lemon, and precious woods. Well, I definitely get the vanilla and peppermint. Balsam, yeah, I could see that. Lemon, I can smell some citrus. And the woods, I don't really smell woods. But it is a really pretty scent. So if it burns great, you know, I hope it does. I hope it does great. So let me just interrupt myself here and just say that I'm going to be reviewing these candles. I'm going to give you guys my honest, absolute honest opinion. And I hope the candles do great, because why would I want to give the company a bad review if their candles are wonderful? I want them to be wonderful. I mean, nobody wants to go on YouTube and admit that they spent money on a product that turned out to be bad, because that doesn't really make the purchaser look too good. So, yeah, my goal here is to be completely honest. And I'm rooting for Goose Creek. I hope the candles turn out to be amazing. The other thing that I'm wondering is, I hope they didn't give me any special treatment, because I'm pretty sure they're watching this, and I'm pretty sure, you know, they're going to watch the reviews. So I hope they didn't give me any special extra oil in my candles or whatever, or anything different than would have gone to any other purchaser, because I don't want to give out, you know, biased advice based on candles that might have been, you know, specially prepared for me, which I don't think they did that, but, you know, I'm probably just being paranoid. Okay, so moving on to the next one. And that is Christmas tree cutting. Now, I love, love, love the picture on this. It's two people carrying a Christmas tree. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful evergreen wax. It's super pretty. Now, on cold sniff, it smells very balsam and cedar-like. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot of scent throw on the cold sniff. So let me just read the description of Christmas tree cutting. So it says, a mix of sparkling fresh fir needles, eucalyptus, and brisk winter mint opens this aromatic fragrance. Cedarwood and oak moss combine for a holiday fragrance experience. Yeah, that seems about right. So yeah, I hope it turns out to be great. Okay, moving on to the third one in the set of three, and that is Winter Splendor. And I absolutely love the picture on this. It reminds me of Christmas in New York. It's a snow-covered park bench at nighttime, and it's just so beautiful. And just the picture conjures up wonderful memories of Christmas in New York. So even though Goose Creek is in Kentucky, I think this could be really Christmas anywhere. And it's a beautiful red wax, if I didn't just say that. So it smells like berries and citrus, but I'm going to read you the description. And let me tell you that when they shipped this, when they packed it super nice and everything. There was no invoice, there was no note or anything. It just was the candles packed in a box, you know, like they normally would do. This particular one, the oil had seeped out onto the paper, so I'm hoping that means that there's lots of oil in it. Anyway, it says, let me hold it up here while I'm reading, the perfect weekend getaway to that snowy little cabin. The nostalgic memory of Christmas past is in the air. A scent evokes a memory, and a long walk down a snowy drive is a great place to start. This is a cool winter scent with red berries, cinnamon, vanilla bean, white cedar, and smoky firewood. Red berries and cinnamon, I get. Vanilla bean, I'm not getting a whole lot of vanilla. White cedar, yeah. Smoky firewood, I guess. I'm smelling some definite citrus in here. I don't know what it is. I smell citrus, but it smells really nice. Now here, so let me just show you something. So these, okay. So these seem to be poured at pretty much the same height, right? Now, let me show you the difference between this one and Vanilla Wonderland. I don't know. That seems like it was poured a little higher. I don't know, can you tell? You can't tell. This one definitely seems like it was poured higher than that one. Oh. Anyway, if you had seen them if you look at them in person, Vanilla Wonderland seems like it was poured a little higher than the other ones. Whatever. Anyway. And yeah, they don't seem like they were all poured to the same height. Yeah, I'm going to put the camera on the candles so you can see them, so you don't think that I'm crazy. But yeah, they definitely under-poured on the Christmas tree cutting. Okay, so yeah, let me just show you what it looks like. So be right back. Okay, so here you can see the 3 candles side by side by side, and I have not burned any of these. So the first one you see, the Winter Splendor and Vanilla Snowflake, looks like it's slightly higher. And Christmas tree cutting looks way lower. Can you see that? Yeah, somebody under-poured on that one. And look, it makes the colors of the Italian flag. So, yeah. And just so you can see, I did not burn any of these. Look at the wicks on the first one. Second one, wicks are a little bit shorter. And then third one, yeah, so there seems to be a bit of inconsistency here. Who knows how that will play out in the candle process once they're lit. But anyway, you can be assured that I am going to review these candles. I am going to be brutally honest. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of them. And yeah, the outcome of this testing will determine whether I will be a Goose Creek customer in the future. So I hope you enjoyed this Goose Creek replacement update haul, I guess, video, and stay tuned for reviews. Okay, guys, see you next time. Oh, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.